So I've been debating on making this video or not, but honestly, I think this was the right time to do it, being that I just made a large investment, like my first cinema camera investment. Yep, I just upgraded to the Red Komodo, and I'm not gonna say I upgraded to the Red Komodo. I just added the Red Komodo to my arsenal. I've been stoked about this camera for quite some time. Always been a Red fan and an ARRI fan, so I figured for the price to performance that you're getting with the Red Komodo, I think it was a no-brainer. I paid $6,000 for this with New York tax. Came out to like $6,500, a little bit more over. And let's see what you get for $6,500. So, all right, so you got a red card, you got a sticker. Wow, this thing is tiny. Holy crap. This thing is super tiny. Look at this, guys. Just to the side. Everything else in there, you guys know what's in there. But this is pretty cool. This is pretty amazing. I like this camera. Look at this. Wow. I just upgraded to the Red Komodo. Wow. So I'm very stoked to rig this out. So I figured, why not, take the opportunity now and do it, with you guys. So we can have a little chat at the same time. So let's see what else we get for $6,000 here. So RF to EF, documentation, always, power supply. These are different types of outlet, depends where you live around the world. They're right here. And here's the power brick. So I'm just gonna leave it in there for now. The Helios, you guys know this is one of my favorite lenses. So, very inexpensive. By the way, everything that I'm going to use to make this video, I will link it in the description. Really wanted a cinema camera and, just get it out the way, because I really want to get into the whole IPP2 pipeline with their color, and the results I've seen on YouTube. Amazing. This, I think this guy is named ANDERY'S. I think he's one of the best that's used this camera, and he's on YouTube. I'm gonna link the link to his video. I'll put a card here and in the description so you guys check him out. But yeah, this is the Red Komodo. Let's start building it out. So most of the accessories that I got them from Condor Blue. This is the cage. So we're gonna start building out the cage. The cool thing about the Condor Blue thing is they give you all the tools you need right here for for the build. So mount the top one first. Okay, this is the left side. Man, these guys in Condor Blue, they're just so genius at what they do. You can tell that they really care about us filmmakers. I guess they're filmmakers themselves, because they think about every single thing. So the same screws that they will position here just to hold it, these are the ones you're gonna use here. I love they included a level, that way you guys know to balance the position on how you have your camera, your camera orientation. For the base plate, I went with Nicey Rig, actually a third of the price. There you go. So I already had mounted it on a DJI plate, which is for the Ronin, which is the same thing for my tripod. So there you go. That's that. Now let's attach our 15mm rods. Okay, that's good right there. Now that we're here, let's install a follow focus that I got from Tilta. I believe this is the mini follow focus. Pretty cool, pretty good. And we're gonna put it on this side. You can put it whatever side you want, but I prefer to put it on this side. So right there, a little bit more tighter, that way sensing is better. go. All right, so the camera is taking shape. Let's just add the power, which I went with the tilter for the Komodo. It's a V mount, which is the BP goes back here and it converts it to V mount. Goes right there. You guys can check it out. I went with a Castar V mount battery, which it was very inexpensive. I just paid $100 for this in Amazon. So let's see. And the reason why I got it, because I wanted it to be, very compact. So it's starting to look like a real, camera rig, guys. Look at that. It's getting there. Pretty cool, right? So let's start adding some handles. So for the left side, I already had this tilter side handle, which is right here. You guys can check it out. It's a pretty cool, simple wooden handle, nothing crazy. And it's NATO, so all you have to do is just slide it up. That's it. That's one handle out the way. And the second handle, I went with this. I was so excited when I saw Armando posted in that short film that he's doing. Well, he did, the Agony. And it blew my mind how cool and sleek it looks. I got this also from Nicey Rig. This is a NATO 2 rosette. All right. Before I attach this handle, because if I just attach this handle, I'm committed to always just screwing it, and screwing it, with my hand every time I want to move it. And honestly, I don't want to do that. So what I ended up doing was I watched that video from the build that I'm gonna link right here. It's also from Armando Ferreira. I saw him, he had this little tricky piece right here, which is, it's a rosette to rosette. And the cool thing is that it's adjustable. So if I wanted to adjust the handle, and you could just move it like that. Running in some, the monitor. Also, I went with the port keys. Everybody knows they either buy the small HD or port keys for this Komodo. This is another cool piece of gear from Condor. The cool thing is that I like about this specific one, that once you adjust your monitor the way you want it, then you have these screws right here that you can tighten, adjust them to the tilt that you want. And in the back you have two pins right here, and these two pins, these are locking pins, so it just prevents it from moving forward and back. So once you adjust it the way you want it, lock the pins in the back and you're good to go. So that's why I went with this one, because I hate this, certain mounts that you get and it's always getting loose, and I don't want to deal with that stuff. So all right, here goes the monitor, and boom, there you go. And it's already taking shape, guys. Look at this thing. This thing is already looking super cool. It's looking like a cinema camera. I really dig the look of this already. This is a beast right now. Oh man, with Condor blue handle, this thing looks super amazing. This thing is insane, guys. Look at this. And the great thing is with this attachment, you get all this clearance right here, which is super cool. It's not so close to the body. You don't want to rub your knuckles on it. So, but look at this, guys. This is looking cool. Very solid. Very great. So let's add our CF Express card right here. You're obviously going to need this. And before we start running in some wires, why not and install some Mondo ties, which honestly, I know some of you guys might troll me in the bottom that I'm promoting Armando, but I'm really not. It's just I love the whole fact that he came up with that idea to make these ties, because honestly, these things are just a smart, brilliant tool to have, honestly. Like these things right here, man. Oh, this is just a game changer, man. Cable management, I like, my stuff to look neat. I hate wires going all over the place. I already had it braided the way I wanted it. So you basically, this is the port keys power adapter, and these are the BNCs, which is your 12G SDI, which it doesn't really matter at this point because the port keys is not 12G, it's rated at 3G. So this is a 1080p monitor. They say it can illustrate 4K, but it's really not. It's really a 1080p monitor. So, and always remember, guys, never plug in your SDI yet until you know you have current going into the monitor and the camera. You don't want to burn out your SDI port and then you're crying that your thing is gone, because it will fry your camera, trust me. Oh, and the cool thing I wanted to say about this, guys, that with this Condor Blue monitor mount, the coolest thing is that you can swivel left and right, which is super awesome. Once it's already locked here and locked here, you're good to go. So I have power in my camera, I have power on the monitor, so now we can start connecting the SDI. So let's connect the monitor one first. Doesn't matter whichever one you connect, as long as you got power, that's all that matters. So let's connect the and here it is, guys. This is the Red Komodo connected. Oh man, this thing is super cool. By any means, I was not trying to compare this video to Armando's video, but like I said, I took inspiration to make this video, and why not, do it now that it was a perfect time that I just, purchased this camera and never built a camera before. So, and this is not a sophisticated, build rig. This is not no shoulder rig or nothing. I basically build this to be a run and gun situation. Like you just get your quick, easy shots. Grab your little focus here, whatnot. I did not build this to do, to be in a movie set or whatnot, but it can, if I want to make it a bigger rig to make this, a full-on cinema camera, then yes. But this is it. This is the full rig. It looks pretty cool.